Sup, robot fuckers? I got a question for you. Are you ready for the summer? Are you ready for the hot nights? Are you ready for the summer breeze, the birds and bees, and a whole... okay, listen. Today's episode of Micron Legend is a filler episode. It's been a while, but I don't think the Decepticons are even in it at all. It's just the kids hang out by a lake. And that's it. And it seems weird to complain about there being a filler episode with, you know, the show has been mostly episodic up till now, and the episodes themselves haven't been terribly interesting. But, yeah, I mean, like, this is one of those episodes that doesn't have Decepticons. And who would want to watch Transformers without Decepticon? It's just silly. So, anyway. But, this episode should provide some good material, hopefully, maybe, if nothing else. And, you know, it was nice that I could get some use out of my Atomic Blonde promotional sunglasses. Working at a theater has its perks. Oh, before the opening is over and I have to actually pay attention, I want to take this moment to show you guys something that I got from Comic-Con. Check it out. So, I didn't go to Comic-Con. A friend of mine went and he commissioned this for me. And that's really great and it's gorgeous. It's marker, I think. Yeah, and those like little paint pens. It's Knockout. Look at him. He's so angry. He's so serious. Anyway, I know you're watching this, man, so thanks so much. It was really great of you to send this to me, and it's in great shape. It's slightly bent, but that's not your fault. Or my fault. But, yeah, it's terrific. I love it. So thank you. And I hope you guys like that. Apparently commissions are expensive at Comic-Con because only the best of the best get invited there for some reason. I guess it's like a big deal or something. San Diego. Hi, Kitty des. Hey, that's one of the kids from the fair a couple episodes ago, isn't it? There's only like 7 people that live in this town that they just keep reusing. Look, it's 2003, it's a slow news day, what do you want from us? Actually, in the English dub of the show, for some reason, propelled the year that the show takes place, like... Hang on, there's an ad playing, and it's really loud. Okay, we're back. I was just trying to talk about, like, how the English dub changed the date the show takes place, and all of a sudden it's like, do you need a new LG phone? Like, really loud in my ear. Hopefully you guys won't hear it in the recording. But, yeah, it was obnoxious. Well, crotch shot. Knowing where the Destron base is worked out real great for a high rat a couple episodes ago. Where's everyone? I wasn't reading that, I just said that, and then it showed up on the screen. Psychic. Nope. It's time for a vacation, Alexa. Vacation's where I want to be. Plenty on the beach where the fun is free. That's why they're using the warp gate. Mail her? You guys see each other every day. Just tell her. Weren't you just saying how chill it was? R&R, it's important. Of course, the only female in the group is the one who's the angriest. Look, if the galaxy can be conquered because we go camping for an afternoon, then the Decepticons can have it. It's clearly not worth it. You're just upset because they forgot to invite you and that you're slightly cross-eyed. How dare they have fun when I, a woman, am around? Yeah, is it any wonder so many of us grew up with internalized misogyny? Anyway. When it rains is when the fish bite the most. You know that if you've ever been camping, Alexa. Maybe you've gotten to go if they had invited you, but... Oh. Sure Shock's like, can I go without you? I mean, I want to roast a marshmallow and then throw it at people, I guess. Oh hey, the Destrons are in this episode. I forgot. They don't actually meet the Cybertrons, though. I remember this scene, kind of ridiculous in the English dub, and here too, but it's just Megatron chasing them around with a sword. That's the training exercise. I think they need a less unstable leader. Wouldn't you want to work for a guy like this? He's having so much fun. Now let up so I can peg you with 30 rounds. It's training. And Sorcerer's like, it's really not. Yeah, really intense fighting involving a lot of hand-holding and grunting. Actually, maybe they're just having sex with the Destrons all the time. That's what it sounded like I was describing. Even though... Actually, do they have bodies of water in Cybertron? They have blue skies. Whose legs are those? Breaks Billy's neck because he landed right on him. Where's Carlos? Oh, there he is. Awesome! Come on, have a little respect. They're Autobots, not swing sets. And what is a fish, exactly? Rap, you stupid fuck, you don't even have any bait. Wow, you have fast reflexes. Also, padded feet like a gecko, apparently. Or else, ah, God! Janky kid! Everybody's got lazy eyes in this show. It's like, it's just a filler episode. Kids are playing around in the water. We don't actually need to put in any effort into the art style. Not that we do when the Destrons are actually around. Yeah. Kids pilot cranes all the time. Haven't you ever seen any movie ever? Like Captain Underpants or We're Back, A Dinosaur Story. There's probably more, but those are the two that came to the top of my head. I know, we'll do a weather report. That's exciting. She's like, I just fucking did a weather report. You could have messed around with the kids without telling them about the robots. Robots in disguise, unless we meet a kid in a floaty. I think the thunder will be a little bit more worrisome. God damn it, kid! What did we tell you? You know, transformer is a word in English. I don't know if you Japanese people are aware of that. But when he says, I was playing with a transformer, the dad's response wouldn't be what, but what? Where? Are you hurt? I know this is Alexa's fault, somehow. That stupid harpy controls the weather. Actually, I think it's fun camping when it's raining, provided that your tent doesn't flood, which is a big if. But if you're like in a waterproof cabin, you know, sit around, start a fire inside the fireplace, of course, not anywhere else. Roast marshmallows. Get out the candles if the power goes out. So, what did they tell their parents? Hey, Mom, Dad, I'm up in the woods at a flash flood, unsupervised. Unsupervised? No, I'm being supervised by construction equipment and an ambulance. Couldn't they just warp back at any time? Yeah, you could just keep camping at the base. I mean, there's nothing to stop you. Where the hell is your dad? You big-mouthed little weenie? Well, alright. Hydroplaning, I guess, doesn't happen to Autobots for some reason. You expect me to just get on with my life after I find out that giant robots exist? Sean! Time for some heavy rain style shouting. Sean! 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 Jason! Oh wait, Jason's dead. Sean! And fittingly enough, it is raining heavily. Sun Sun! Daddy Daddy. See, they're fine. Oh, and there was some other kid with them, but who cares about him? He blabbed. Stitches get stitches. Oh, great. Oh, your son's... Have you seen my son? Yeah, we saw him. He's buried under that rock slide right there. What? What? First the Transformer thing. Kitty des. You know, I don't know if you know this, Japan, but most reporters aren't on first-name basis with their viewers. Jank guys. I mean, like, what if like Don Lemon or something just opened up the news and he's just like, hi, it's Don. It's Donnie time. I will destroy you, nature! And he starts throwing mud at a rock wall. It's like, Devastator, that's not what we mean. Stock footage for the saving the kids buried under a rock. Well, not one rock, it's a bunch of rocks and mud. Presumably they were camping in California. No, that didn't occur to me. They could camp anywhere they want in the world. But it seems like they didn't go that far from Nebraska. If it was gonna rain, she could have told them they could have warped back and then just camped somewhere else. And that kid wouldn't be any danger because he wouldn't have come back to say goodbye to them. This whole plot could have been avoided quite easily. And the plot isn't even one that I think would interest most people. I mean, it's been a while since I've been a kid, but wouldn't a kid want to see episodes with the robots fighting other robots instead of digging? Then again, Rescue Bots is the longest running Transformer show ever, so maybe I'm just full of shit. So, this is just what you call freelance reporting? The camera guy and the reporter can just be out here and do whatever they want, and the studio isn't going to tell them what story to report on, or where they need to be, or anything? Save my child, fire truck! By the way, why is there a fire truck here? Car door, waste, pass out. I guess he hit his off switch. I don't think hitting someone with a car door will knock them out immediately. Unless they have narcolepsy, and even then it would be a coincidence because the car door wouldn't be what made them pass out. It would be the narcolepsy. Let me just cup a feel on this guy. No, that's Cyberhawk, Rad. Hey, open your car door into that woman too. Rude. She's kind of... Interesting strategy, Alexei, not to give away that robots exist by flying your robot camera right up into her camera. It's not like they had drones in 2003. Oh wait, this takes place in 2013, so never mind. Digging with a crane is not the best idea. I guess you can't dig in robot mode. Thank you very much, Kelly Baumgartner. They don't say her last name in Japanese version. At least I haven't heard them say it, but her last name is Baumgartner in the English dub. Let's roll to the rescue. We're already halfway through the rescue convoy. It's kind of late for that. Now it's okay for me to transform, now that Kelly fell over. Could easily get back up. It didn't look like the camera was damaged, but whatever. Bitch and moan, nitpick. High quality animation. Ooh, so pretty. Well, that's done. I agree. Hey, log! Fucking Devastator. He can kick Hot Rod's ass easily. Megatron is afraid of him. He can survive a fall off a bridge, but a log runs at him and he's like, woof! Shit! Well, they're still not as bad as they're still not as bad keeping their cover as the Autobots and Robots in Disguise. Whoops, he slipped. It's like, I have to lower him back down. Ooh, that's a pretty shot. La 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 la, tweet-diddly, la 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 la. Here you are, you goofy-faced child. Giant robots. Yes, look at us, we are here. Sean! 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 Kid, we need to talk to you about electrical safety because this is getting worrisome. That guy is really weirdly accepting of weird shit immediately. I was gonna say something about how that kid will probably grow up with huge emotional problems from seeing such strange images as a child and never being able to prove them. But then I remembered that in this continuity that the whistle kind of gets blown on giant alien robots existing in like a year or so anyway. So like, never mind. The kid will be fine. It's like, see? See? Robots! I told you, Mom! I didn't have to prove it to Dad because he believed me. I will fight you, though. Let's go. Let's fucking go, Sure Shot. Bring it. Well, we had fun before we almost died. This is my ear. Oh, Alexa, don't do that tsundere stuff now. Japanese people are really earnest about the most weirdest things. My heart feels that way. You could just say that you were worried about us. Yeah, I always have near-death experiences on my vacations. That's probably not a good thing. Simplistic? How? Yeah, I agree. That was kind of... Don't you hate it when people intentionally piss you off and they're like, look how pissy they are. It's like, you made me this way. You made me. Meanwhile, the Decepticons were, funnily enough, doing the same thing. Who are you calling simplistic? That hurts my feelings. Yuka! Yuka! Kurosura! Yuka! Oi! That scene is funnier in English because when Sideways jumps down to the hole, instead of saying he's so persistent, he says, Megatron will never find me here. He sounds like he's 5. Like, I found the best hiding spot. Granted, it's really immature that Decepticons are doing this in the first place. But, yeah, so, like I said, filler. You can see why this is more filler even compared to the other episodes that are already filler. It is kind of cute how much Alexa was worried about them, but, like, I don't really feel like there are a whole lot of stakes here. Like, if this was a show like Rescue Bots, where the Autobots did this all the time, then we'd, like, maybe be a little more invested. But since the main threat is the Destrons, we kind of get the feeling that they're not going to die in the flood. Maybe a little kid would feel differently. And if you think, like... And if you're unfamiliar with the show and like, well, you wouldn't think they were facing with the Decepticons. They would die while facing Decepticons anyway. It's like, the show kind of does have a body count. But other than that, it's just like, it's kind of hard to get invested in the whole. Like, most of the thing is just Carlos and Sean being buried under the rocks with Red Alert, and we need to dig them out. And like, digging is not super interesting. Like, even when they're looking for the Microns, they don't spend a whole lot of time on digging. But, you know, it's kind of a standard episode. It's not especially worse than others, despite having a pretty, to use Carlos's own confusing word, simplistic plot. So, you know, it's just what it is. Oh, the next episode we meet Silverbolt. That's nice. Silverbolt's name is Blur in the English dub. Which fits because he's blue and turns into a car that goes fast, but doesn't fit in any other way since he doesn't have the personality of any kind of Blur. Not even Rescue Bots Blur. But anyway, yay, new character next episode. That's exciting. So, I hope you guys join me for that. I'll try to do another video tomorrow if I can, but until then, this is Dragon Keeper 96600 signing off. Oh.